Yeah, it's tough right now. Nothing really went right for us tonight, so it's tough to really think about right now. But hopefully next game's a better result, and can move past Mike to next game. So that'll be nice to do that and do it with a win.
When you say nothing went right, what do you feel like you guys struggled with the most tonight?
Chased the puck a lot. Sloppy with the puck. A lot of. Defensively, I think we were fine. It seems like we didn't really give up much defensively. Maybe one chance in the slot there in the second, and one on the power play for their goals, but definitely need to create a little bit more. As a guy who's supposed to be offensive, you take that upon yourself. So definitely need to be better in that area next year.
You guys have been playing so well on the road trip. Is it just maybe sometimes the energy sags a little bit on?
I think that's probably an easy excuse. We have this feeling in the locker room where going into every game we have a chance to win, and it's a great feeling right now. But didn't have it tonight for whatever reason. Definitely could feel the frustration, which I think is fine if you harness it right and use that frustration as good energy. But maybe we had a couple looks there in the third, but couldn't capitalize.
How hard's it been for you, just with us asking about the milestone constantly and counting it down constantly? Is that hard to play?
I don't know. Might be in the back of your head a little bit, but besides that, still playing the game, right? Still playing the game of hockey, so try not to think about that stuff too much. But it comes up a lot when you're in between games or on your phone, whatever it may be. So it is what it is. But definitely be nice to get it done here soon, and just worry about maybe some more important things ahead for the rest of the year.
I think definitely not ideal, not perfect by any means. I think we were solid, but nothing more. And then it's hard, obviously, winning in this league when you're not at 100%. Good thing is we showed character and kind of fought our way into the game. A couple too many mistakes lead to easy goals against. I think they didn't really have to work for them, and I think that's probably the message of the game. I think if we're harder around our net, they don't get anything for free. We'll probably look at points. Hopefully it's good learning, and just got to turn the page and get back to work.
Moritz, you guys were coming off such a good trip. Why do you think there wasn't a better ability to translate that into tonight, even from the start?
We were just a little slow with the puck overall. Obviously, they're doing a good job on the forecheck, and then they kind of just sit and wait in the neutral zone, and we didn't really have the answers ready. We're a little too slow, didn't really rim enough pucks, and got on the forecheck ourselves. But a good thing is we're still in every single game. It's not like they ran away with it. So they're still positive, but obviously a little bit of frustration, and I think that's exactly how it should be.
We didn't, it didn't feel like we had the energy that we've had the last 3 or 4 nights in the game for whatever reason. And then without that, we weren't real, got to give them credit. They checked very well, but we weren't really, I hate using the word connected because everybody uses that. We weren't completing or executing two pieces of the puzzle. We may get one done, but we couldn't get to the second. Once we set up in their end, a lot of it was just released to the back of the net and do it all over again. We couldn't get anything to the net, and that's a big part of our game, volume shooting and playing off the goaltender's pads. We did a better job of that in the third period, but you have to give them credit too. They checked real well and kept us to the outside and didn't allow us to do what we wanted to do.
Patrick's milestone chase has been a big part talked about this season. And tonight I know it might be difficult to celebrate in a loss, but what he was able to do in time Mike Modano, how much can you appreciate?
Yeah, it's, we have to be human beings about this. Like none of us are happy that we lost the game tonight, but he also reached a pretty significant milestone. He's one away from being on top of that mountain, but we're happy for him. We're excited for him. 20 years from now when he's telling the story, yeah, maybe it was in a loss, but it's not going to hurt as much. So we have to be happy for him, and that's the positive in the game tonight. There's some other positives. We pushed it right to the end. We didn't give up many shots. I don't know what we gave up, 21, 22 shots. So there were some things that we did well. We just didn't do enough positive things for the whole night, and that's what we got.
When you see that the team doesn't have much energy like it did in the first period, is there something that can be done to address that faster, or?
No, it's, you come home from a road trip, and I'm starting to see the pattern here now. I've been around long enough that we've got to figure this out. We've got to be able to get the engine up and running again. And, we flew back from Winnipeg. It's only 2.5 hour flight. We had a day off. We had a skate yesterday. There's no reason for it. It is that time of year where you really got to focus and you really have to dig in. And if you even remotely give yourself permission to have an average night, this is what will happen. And I'm not saying they did, but it looked like we were okay with being average, and that wasn't good enough.
Todd, when a game is as tight checking as this one is, especially through 2 periods, does that put you needing more premium on winning the special teams battle, or at least scoring one on the power play?
Well, they did. It won them the game. We'd obviously like to have the first goal against back. It's a major error in that situation, and then they get the power play goal. Ours gave back some of the momentum in the game. We weren't. There was a lot of slop out there in that power play breakout, power play entry. And I don't know if it was the timing of the game or whatever it was, but all of a sudden 6-on-5 shows up and we've got some intensity. We're moving the puck around. It's just like a power play, but the different level of urgency, maybe, if you want to call it that. So power play let us down, penalty kill let us down. We were beating a lot of areas tonight, so time to get back to work.